EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys not doing too hot. Losers of 7 of their last 9. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And off we go from Denver. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Set. 380.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So now here are the Broncos with excellent field position to start off. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And now the Broncos are going to line up and elect to go for 2 here.
Here we go.
The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last part of the game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
The Charger drive about to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Lion.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Credit good coverage there in the pass breakup to Pat Surtain. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, Usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places, and the difference is 5 yards or 15, and in this case, that's a big play.
To the left side, looked in by Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Herbert running left off the option. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's third and long.
Let's go.
Now it's Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now here's Bradley Pinion now. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be first and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 28 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll drop to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Broncos had 15-1 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
Now back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, Herbert on third down. On the slant, he finds Washington. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On first down, hits Hampton. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. This defense for the Broncos, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? Do you just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Set. Grenade.
Herbert now. Over the middle, complete. It's Washington. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. A gain of 3, second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Herbert off of play action. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, L.A. Ladd McConkey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from taking the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They go play action here on 1st down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
The 34-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be out of bounds just. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And down to the 28-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, they'll throw.
Batted by the safety, but caught anyway.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Broncos have retaken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
14. Chargers 7.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Charger offense and Justin Herbert heading back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Play action. It's Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The play fake. He'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home for an AFC East matchup. And this is the visitors' quarterback, and this is a touchdown. The Armadillos are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Josh Allen. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Texans get the W by 2 touchdowns. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Michael Penix. He'll find his tight end, Sam Laporta, in the end zone for the score. The Falcons will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. 4 yards on the pickup. They'll look to throw here. 39-yard line. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Left side, it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Stopped short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
It's now third.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Broncos 22, Chargers 7.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he's got his target, Harris. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. To the right side, he finds his receiver, Harris.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Swift. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Go.
Hampton. Touchdown, Chargers. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
That's up and good. It's 22-14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 10-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th.
This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
At the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Still going inside the 20. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Let's go.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's the fullback. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
So now the Broncos are going to again go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for
The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. They go with the option on the 2-point try, and the decision to pitch it worked out.
Almost felt like basketball, didn't it? Remember when the dribbler draw, drive, and dish? How about that one? Drew everyone to him, dished it to the running back. He takes it in.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Under pressure, they got him again. All right,
they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He's got it. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Yards brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Oh, good move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Powers through. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Herbert now. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Herbert. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
The quarterback will keep it himself. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for two is denied.
14.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Pat Surtain up to make the play.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
It's brought in by Harris. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Go.
Now it's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. And finding Davis here, the tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score. Broncos.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Denver offense at the line ready to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Now look out. He's to the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 95 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
The quarterback will keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Broncos, they finish off one of the best regular seasons of all time, 16-1, their final record. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it will indeed be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 7-10. And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.